Hey guys, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of the best Warlock builds for PvE. This build has max DPS, it's super powerful and good, and me personally, it's one of my favorite builds that I use when I'm doing raids like King's Fall, Vowed Disciple, Master Vog, Master King's Fall, stuff like that. Now you may be wondering, okay Hectic, what is this build? Well, let's get right in today's video. Now, there's a lot of things here that are a preference that you can use for a build. Now, first off, before you comment, blah, 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 the build's not good, hold on. I'd like to clarify something. If make sure you have Wall of Radiance. Now, for aspects, I would say have Touch of Flame, but if you're using Solar Grenade, have Touch of Flame, but if you're not, then don't. Now, you can either do Heat Rise or Icarus Stash. I prefer Icarus Stash over Heat Rise, just for movement and PvE. It can be nice sometimes. Now, for the aspects you're going to want, I intentionally only bought the good aspects that you're going to want. Ember of Char, your Solar Ignition spread Scorch to affected targets. Ember of Beams, Ember of Solence. Now what this does is, your Solar Ignites spread Scorch to affected targets. Defeating targets with a Solar Ignition grants grenade energy. Your target solar projectiles have stronger target exaggeration. Radiant Restoration effects applied do have increased duration. Now, you may be like, well, what's this gonna do? Well, when you scorch an enemy, it's essentially gonna last longer, and it's gonna be good. And that's the most important thing. Now, before you click on the video and say, dude, horrible build, absolutely horrendous bad build, like, no, awful. There's a few more things that you're gonna want to use. Now, it mainly is all preference for weapons, but, I have a gun in mind that is super good, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, I would like to say, for exotics, Luna Factions. And the reason why I didn't masterwork this is because I have a awful roll. Just not worth the masterwork. Alright. Now, Luna Factions, this is going to help you reload faster. It's going to gain ability and increase weapon reload speed. Empowering Grip makes weapons last longer from different ranges. Now, for my primary gun, I'm going to be using Touch of Malice. Now, I know that it's a random RNG gun. You may not have it. I luckily found someone that actually has Touch of Malice so I can make this video, but yeah. Now, if you don't know what Touch of Malice does, essentially you have infinite ammo, but at a cost, it takes your health. Touch of Malice is broken with a Warlock, and you'll see why. Now, the final round of the magazine deals bonus damage drawing from the wielder's life force, so, when you're in -0 shots, it does more damage. You'll see what I mean. And, I like Scavenger Salvo, only for one reason, because Chain Reaction Demolitionist. This is going to help us pair Solar Nades with, that aspect. Now, Chain Reaction is going to help chain the adds. And then, if you don't have a Typhon F4-3, or at least a normal one, yet along a crafted one, then I don't know what you're doing, but do me a favor. Take your Reed's Regret and just go, pfft, except I don't want to delete that beauty because I don't have another one of those. Anyways, so enough with the silliness. Make sure you have Typhon equipped. This is a S tier thing for the build. This is going to get you DPS. Touch of Malice with Typhon is going to get you good DPS. Now, if you don't have Touch of Malice, which is expected, you can put a Night Watch on and use Divinity. And then quick swap Divinity to Typhon during DPS phases. This is a support build. Now, instead, if you wanted to, you could use a Healing Grenade. That works good too. Now, for mods, ideally, you can rock, certain things, but yeah. I like running Inferno Whip, Solar Melee, ability stun unshielded combatants. And I also like to pair this with a mod, a specific mod. That was the wrong one I just equipped. Grenade Launcher Ammo Finder. This is great for Scavenger Scavo. I run anti-barrier on gloves because that's ideally important. You'll want that a lot. Ideally for this, you can run high energy fire. You can, make a really nice charge with light. The reason why here is because it's just super good. Charge with light is helpful. You can also put taking charge on, but ideally, I don't have, you know, the best mods, and I'm not gonna upgrade this chestplate because it's a very, very bad roll, and, you know, kind of stubborn to masterwork bad armor pieces. Y'all see why later. But yeah, ideally run 10 resil if you can. 10 resil all the way, guys. If you are not running 10 resil, then I don't know what you're doing. I'm running 9 because I'm just an NPC. Obviously, for mods, you can run Lightning Strike after throwing Arc Grenade, but I'm using Solar. Rapid Precision hits against distant combatants weaken them for short duration. Short duration is good. You can also use this, so I prefer Surrounding Glyphs. It's just really, really good. Really good, trust me. Alright, now you'll see what I mean. Now, you know, just so that you guys know ideally how this build's kind of gonna synergize together, you'll see how I know that, you know, I'm not heading into the most competitive endgame activity. Also, sorry for that burp, guys. I'm not gonna be heading into the most competitive endgame activity. And why? Truthfully, because I don't think it's necessary. I think I can still show a build and a light work, you know? But yeah. Not the point, though. Alright, now that we are spawned in here, you know, if you guys look where we have Salvager Sabo equipped now, all I gotta do is head down here. And, yeah, boys, we just gotta head right in this little cave. And I think you guys are gonna like this build. It does build around Touch of Malice a lot. However, I mean, you can incorporate it with other guns, but, you know, Divinity works well with it as well. Except, the only reason why I'm so crazy about having this specific piece is literally just because, but see how it has, Charged with Blight? 12,000. But this is really, really nice. But you can really incorporate it with, like, good things. GLs work absolutely fabulous with this build, especially where, you know, you can reload faster. But, you know, this is a great build, and I really, really love it, me personally. Also, excuse if the audio is, like, really, really loud here, because I don't know why, but my mic's been kind of wonky lately. Alright, there we go, guys. We're chilling. Boom. Let's go. Hey, how did I get an intellect mod? I already had an intellect mod. Okay. But yeah, Touch of Malice, guys. Use it. It's really, really good. You can also kill yourself with it, believe it or not. Yeah. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, sub, and have a great rest of your day, Guardians. Peace.